Hi guys, Amajot here with your shot of stress relief today. There's so much light coming in the window, and to do it at this funny angle. So, are you putting yourself through a time famine? Do you feel like there is never enough time? And do you feel like you're always trying to get time back, which is not possible? We can't get it back. We can't stack up time and save it. It doesn't happen. You know, it's actually more valuable than money. If you speak to, the really highly successful entrepreneurs and, and business people, time is more valuable to them than money. And so it's about looking at the value of time. And I think we need to give time a bit more respect, because it's not something we can actually control, and it's kind of become the theme for me this week unintentionally, but I feel like I'm just reading everything about time and it's just coming up, so that's what I'm going to share with you. And I was just reading about the kind of, how we put ourselves through time famine versus time affluence. If we can feel affluent about time, if we can feel like we are wealthy with our time, then we're going to feel better, and it's going to help us to feel less stressed and less rushed and less pressured. And I know that if I'm feeling rushed, I make mistakes, I might fall over, I might hurt myself, like literally, if I'm rushing. And I might feel more panicked, I might not look after my health as much because it falls down the list and I don't have time to cook the good food that I love. So I know that definitely if I feel in the place of where I'm running out of time, I know something's not right for me. And sometimes I can shift that straight away, and sometimes it takes a bit longer depending on what's going on in my life. But I thought it was really useful what I kind of collated today, which I want to share with you from different places, is this kind of concept of moving out of that time famine. And that's really hard, I think, these days, because we kind of reward each other for being in that time famine. In other words, we reward each other for the busyness, or we kind of feel bad if we're not as busy as everybody else, or that, oh, I just don't have time to do this. It's kind of seen as you wear it as a badge of honor, really. And I think it's the climate and the culture that we've built for ourselves. And I don't think it's anyone's fault, but I think we've kind of fallen into this habit. So how can we change that? And it's a few things. One of them was I posted something last week that rocked my world, as some of these things do, about I think there's three things. One is what I posted last week. It was an article, I think it was in Huffington Post or something, about stopping and finding the things and experiencing the things that create awe. Like when you feel awe about something, when you feel amazement, is that a word? When you feel amazed and in awe of something, it actually helps you feel good, it helps you live longer, it slows down time. And I think life really is about those pockets of good times, because I think I've learned the hard way, and I'm always learning, that we can't always feel good, and it might feel uncomfortable when we don't feel good. But when we find it easier to accept that whatever we are feeling is just something we're going through, then those pockets of time that are about happiness, about feeling in awe. For me, it's like walking past, at this time of year, walking past blossom or lilacs or jasmine, and literally just taking in the scent as I walk past. It makes my day. Like, it makes me slow down. And even though I've just had that pocket of time for, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, it slows down my day. And I think that's valuable. I don't think we should underestimate those moments. The second, so what creates awe for you? When are you feeling in awe, and how can you create more of that? And then the second and third things are, having a conversation with someone. So how can you have a conversation with someone? I had some amazing conversations with people yesterday where some of them were strangers, some of them were loved ones, some of them were a message, some of them were in person, and it was about connection. And it's, again, it goes back to connecting, and that kind of makes you feel good and brings you back to right now. And I think we kind of flip out of that time famine of I've got something else to do. So taking the time to have a conversation with someone, even if it's, hey, how are you, even if it's about the weather, even if it's about something that, you know, standing in a queue and talking about things that you share, you know, experiences, and having a laugh, you know, just switching things, and that can take you out of your time famine. It really can. Also, I've experienced. And the other thing was, I was reading in Thrive, Ariana Huffington's Thrive, was about doing something for something else, so giving away your time. And I know a lot of people online talk about this, and I think Jay Shetty did a great video about time and not getting it back. But if giving away your time to help someone else, I think feeds into that whole piece about how powerful gratitude can be. And it makes you, again, it makes you feel good. So I think finding ways to make you feel good ultimately help you to bring you back in the moment and bring you back some, not bring you back some time, because I kind of said that you can't get it back, but I think it does. Like, it really kind of connects you back into the now and creates the space that then allows you to do whatever it is you need to do, and gives you the time to do it without thinking about the time. When we make it about the time, I think it becomes about the time. When we make it about the feel good thing, or the doing something for somebody else, or the having the conversation, it becomes about that. So I hope that makes sense for you, and I hope you can try and apply it. I'm certainly going to carry on applying those things every day whenever I can, whenever I remember. If I forget, I'll pull myself back in, and let me know what you think. I will speak to you soon. Bye.